All right, this is Sport Commentating with my colleague Bob Ross. This is a Sunday Night Football presentation of Raiders versus Jaguars. These are two teams contending for a playoff spot in the AFC, and it should be an interesting rematch. The Raiders have changed vastly since their first matchup, with former head coach Spork being fired and Mr. M being appointed as a new head coach. Bob Ross, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
It's definitely going to be an interesting game no matter what. And see if the Raiders can get their revenge after the complete shellacking they were caused by the Jags earlier this season, or if history repeats itself once again. What do you think about this, Spork?
Yeah, I think it'll be a lot closer than the first time, just because both these teams are very different now. The Raiders have been pretty good on defense lately, so we'll see if they're able to contain Jamar this time. And also, Goodell has been playing very well for them at quarterback. He's a massive upgrade over Booty.
Yeah, let's hope that the Raiders kid doesn't get sacked 5.5 times by one player.
Correct. Last time Pierre Freeman had a monster game against them.
Yeah, that was funny, to say the least.
It does appear Lemon's Jags head coach Lemon is fuming on the sidelines about the helmet choice. His equipment manager did not clear this with him.
I mean, we were trying to get his response, but he never came back, so we just had to make an executive choice.
And in shot there, you see Mr. Gummies, cornerback for the Raiders. He had 3 interceptions last week and was the AFC Defensive Player of the Week.
Well, good for him.
All right, Jags line up an empty set. All right, short completion. Tackle made A tackle was made by James Bond Jr., the stellar rookie free safety.
Made by another stellar rookie, it being Tree Voodoo.
All right, it is now 2nd and 3. Let's see, I'm expecting a Jamar run here. He's been very good this season, and honestly, one of the best halfbacks in the FPSL.
Yeah, probably a Jamar run up the middle by the look of it. Maybe missed off sides. And there we go, and Jamar does his usual of just plowing through everyone.
Yeah, that was a good run there. Good blocking. Nothing the defense could do.
Yeah, there was kind of no hope. They honestly got pretty lucky containing him to only 5 yards there,
yeah,
because
Dollar Store Max Crosby on the Raiders' defensive line just got manhandled there.
True.
And again, Jamar getting tackled instantly, but he also falls forward for 7 yards.
Yeah, not Dio on the tackle. He just dragged him with him for another 4 yards.
I believe that was Dio making initial contact there, Dio Brando. Alright, looks like a gain of 2. That's going to set up 3rd and 1. I believe that was Elijah Flowers, the Raiders' outside linebacker on that tackle.
It was. Good stop by the Raiders. At least somehow slowing down Jamar for a little bit. And see if this continues.
This does force a 3rd and 1. Let's see if the Raiders defense can force an early stop here. Looks like we have number 95 wearing an ancient helmet. Passing, thrown to a flat, which is completely uncovered. Looks like Bond missed his assignment there. They just completely forgot to cover Voodoo. I don't know how you miss a man that thick.
That was really well done by Jay, just finding the open guy and letting Voodoo just charge down for another, what was that, 15-ish yards?
Yeah, that was just a bad breakdown in zone. I couldn't tell if it was Gummies or Bond that was responsible for that one.
Let's just say both. And
another solid run at Jamar, that one for 7 yards as well.
I've had 3 of those so far this game. 3 7-yard runs and a 2. Definitely putting up solid numbers so far. Well, power back, so it does make sense he bowls over people.
Another first down for Jamar. Looks like Joseph Smith getting the tackle this time.
Well, with how this first drive is going, and this may be a repeat, but let's hope it's actually close this time.
Looks like the Raiders defense playing man coverage here. Cannon got rid of that one quick. Tackle is by, I believe it's Tupac Shakur and Joseph Smith combining on that one. Goes to Tom Edwards, a rookie wide receiver. Peanut has just tweeted.
Be taken in the 4th round, I believe.
Peanut is currently on Twitter on the sideline, and he has said, "I'm going to morb all over the place." Man coverage here by the Raiders. Empty set. Cannon looks to throw, rolling right, and it is complete.
Beautiful throw to, I believe that is Jacavius Jordan on the pickup. First and goal.
Yeah, it looks like it was just a curl right there. If I do guess, this is a toss to the left side. No, it's a pass. Everything covered, and Cannon is forced to throw under pressure. That goes out of bounds for his first incompletion of the game.
Smart to not take the sack there, just taking the tackle.
Yeah, sets up a second and goal, from about the 8-9 yard line. Raiders defense needs to stand tall here and make a drive. Alright, that was a decent job there from the defense. Looked like that was Joseph Smith getting to him first. It's now 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line or so. Expecting a pass.
I expect a pass. Yeah.
See, I see the safety coming down. This may be a blitz. Man coverage. And that is incomplete. Couldn't tell who he was throwing to there. There were 2 guys in the area, but it just went straight to the ground.
I don't know what he was thinking there.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if there was a receiver on a streak and a tight end on an out route. I couldn't tell which one he was throwing to. It just kind of hit the ground. That was a pretty good red zone stop from the Raiders defense there. They started off a little bit slow, but once they got inside the 10, they did a good job.
And we have the rare sighting of Royce Bell kicking an actual good field goal after his embarrassment a few weeks ago. It was thought he may be released by the Jaguars, but he's still here.
And that is Jack Cooper, recently traded wide receiver from the Falcons, who will now be having a starting role at returner as well as wide receiver. Look for him to make a big impact in his first game here. He will bring this one out of the end zone. A solid return up to the 25, just the same it would have been if he just let that one bounce into the end zone. Roger Goodell now jogging onto the field. He's had a very inconsistent season so far. He had a very good game against the Eagles, a good game against the Patriots, but a pretty bad game against the Vikings. Let's see if he can keep up his recent success, though.
In whatever case, he'd be better than the Raiders' original QB for the season, Colonel Booty.
Yeah, Booty did very good in off-season practices and preseason, but he just wasn't able to quite get cooking once it came to regular season time. All right, play action. Goodell looking to throw, scrambling.
And
Breaking a sack.
breaks a tackle.
He is going. Out of bounds, sliding for a 23-yard run. What a play there by Roger Goodell.
Freeman, who got the missed sack there.
The defense had him contained there. I thought he was going to go down, but he was able to break the sack and break off a big run.
Kind of surprised, but kind of happily surprised. Good for him.
Yes, a far improvement over Booty, who would just stand like a stone in the pocket and eat all the sacks.
Yes, but that's more Mike Jack than anything. I'm sorry. I have to be like that.
Alright, looks like Goodell handing it off to the inside. That's John Davey and Dingledale for a very solid 7-yard run on first down. This sets up the Raiders in an excellent position of 2nd and 3. I think this is a good opportunity to look for a deep pass. If you don't get it, you can always come back and run it on 3rd.
This doesn't get picked, which...
Let's see. Looks like we're lined up here in a full house formation. I actually expected this to be a run up the middle. It is a run up the middle. And there we go. John Davey and Dingledale again. That time for 4 yards and a first down.
Good run there by Dingledale.
Alright, this sets up the Raiders around the 40-yard line.
Well, they're probably getting at least a field goal out of this, which is
possibly,
well, at least tie.
This will probably be a read option of some sort, or no, play action. Alright, looks like he's throwing this fullback Ross Hayden there for a solid 9-yard gain. Not a bad job there. Just take your easy completion. You set up 2nd and very short. Nevis opens the playbook a bit to what you can do on 2nd down.
Not really sure what that zone was.
Yeah, this looks like they missed a fullback out of the backfield. This is another heavy set. 2 tight ends, and Goodell's going to keep it himself.
And
he is hit for a loss of 1 yard.
Yeah.
That's D. Benson on the tackle for a loss there. Looks like he made possibly the right read on a read option there. He was just a little slow getting off the line and hit.
Fun fact, that is the one AI player on the entire Jags D-line.
If you look at it, it actually looks like it was a good read by Goodell there. The right tackle just failed to do his job at all and just let him shed the block. If he did anything there, I think he would have been able to pick up the first down, possibly a touchdown. But the right tackle is garbage, as it turns out. Inside handoff, Dingledale blown up. This will now be a 50-yard field goal. Really nothing you can do there. Yeah, the blocking was absolutely atrocious. I don't know what they're doing. The JV team could do better.
I also just want
there was an offensive lineman running away from a blocker.
That was the meme lord himself, Alex Brang, on the tackle. We don't know why he's still on the Jaguars, but he does something.
50-yard kick is up. Looks like it's going to be a little bit... Oh, that is good for 50 yards. I thought it was going to run out of steam there.
Just barely good, but it is good.
It's kicker off the Meeks on a 50-yard field goal.
Squeaked right in the bottom left, I believe that was. Royce Bell, I don't believe he would have made it.
Pretty short kickoff here is going to land on ball 1, and it will be returnable. And he's tackled on the 25. Same thing as it would be a touchback. On the return, that is Tom Edwards. Right, Jake Hannon coming out for the second drive. This offense was pretty good on their first possession, but they got stopped inside the 10 and had to take a field goal. Bob Ross, what do you think went wrong in that last drive for the Jaguars?
Honestly, only one thing. Jay just did not let the play develop at all on the 3rd and goal, so he had no chance of getting a touchdown.
It looks like man coverage here from the Raiders. Oh, that really should have been an interception from Dio Brando there. I don't know how he drops that. Even my grandmother could catch that. That is ridiculous.
Even if I was blindfolded and I'm saying something, I can't catch a football to save my life.
Alright, 2nd and 10 here now after Jay Cannon got absolutely bailed out. Receiver motioning, play action. Cannon's looking deep, scrambling, being chased by Kaya. Firing now, risky throw, and it is complete. Raiders defense absolutely gave up and forgot how to cover. This is like real life.
Beautiful. What a catch there by Jamar Smith there for 30 yards.
Of course, a halfback can catch, but an experienced linebacker cannot. This is logic at its finest.
By Jamar from turning around and getting open to make sure to get that 30-yard gain.
Alright, let's see if the Raiders defense finds a way to get embarrassingly burnt again on this play. Pressure, incomplete.
Yeah.
Raiders.
That was surprisingly close for how many people were rushing Cannon there, but just a little far ahead.
Alright, empty set again. The Jaguars are running lots of empty sets here today, so this will be a pass. Jamar looks to throw, fires instantly. That is straight to the dirt, incomplete.
Again, he's throwing way too quickly.
Yeah, that's the same thing that happened on the 3rd and goal last drive. Now it's a 3rd and 10, and they are at a field goal range, so they are going to have to pick this first down up if they want to do something here. That's Rocco Mountain there. It's a freaky helmet, by the way. Dio Brando getting a good smack on the back of the head for some bonus concussions. Empty set again. Cannon's going to be looking to throw. Takes his time now. Oh, wow. That is Mr. Gummy is dropping that one. I don't know how he dropped that.
It's in the breadbasket too, my man. Come on. Jeez. And it's going to be a punt from the Jags legend, Matt George.
This one's out of bounds. Raiders are going to get the ball at about their own 5-yard line.
Very soft punt. He may be a legend for something else, but yeah, he is a very decent punter in this league.
Alright, Raiders offense is looking to take over their own 5-yard line. Looks like a 7, actually. Mitzkadil on a read option. He's going to take off for a gain of about 15 or 20 there.
A little surprised he didn't fumble there, but
yeah, he needs to start sliding a bit. I do not like watching him take all these hits, as it can be a little bit risky. But nonetheless, a good game there. This gets him out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it does get a little scary taking all those hits, but it's paid off for him so far.
Good run here from... Oh, wow, what a juke. And, of course, there's going to be a holding after the play is basically already done. This is exactly like the Raiders' experience in real life.
So true. And we might know who's getting cut after this game if this behavior continues. We winded from a great, 20-yard run to a 1st and 15.
Another flag, you've got to be kidding me.
What is this, zebra ball?
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
That is the former Jaguar, Lucas Hampton.
And the Raiders getting absolutely ref-balled out of a good drive there. They had a great run to set them up around the 40, and the ref ball struck. And now they're back 1st and 24 from their own 11-yard line. Any ref that calls holding after the play is basically done, needs to be beat with metal pike. Goodell taking off. This time he slid. That's going to be about 2nd and 13. Almost as good as it could be. Now they should be up at the 40-yard line, but yeah.
This is the second missed sack from Pierre Freeman this game. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he has slipped significantly after the first race.
Goodell is just too fast. I think this time he is going to be sacked. I don't know why he's not throwing it to any receivers. He just stood there and ate it. That is Chandler. Looks like a linebacker on the tackle.
That is the
I don't know where his
linebacker.
Receivers are. It looks like at least somebody was open on the flat and he chose not to throw it. This sets up a long 3rd down.
Val Chandler.
3rd and 15 for the Raiders on their own. What is this? Like 20-yard line. Looks like Jaguars are bringing a blitz. That means Goodell should be able to throw because somebody will be open. He takes a check down to John Davian, who decides to run backwards like an absolute moron, so he only gains a yard. I don't know what that was.
Romanova. I can't say his name to save my life. Romanova. There we go. Jesus, I was just having a stroke on the tackle.
Now the Raiders are punting.
Deep zone. Good punt. Not much of a return there.
Jaguars offense now coming back out. Let's see if they can pick it up from a disappointing last drive.
Yeah, that was... They got about halfway and then they just completely stalled out after the great catch by Jamar. Let's see if they can get at least a little bit more out of this drive. They got good field position.
Inside handoff to Jamar. Raiders defense does a decent job that time as Joseph Smith on the tackle, holding him to a gain of 3.
Someone was able to tackle him without getting dragged for another 3 yards. I'm impressed. Good for them.
Alright, looks like they're setting up for another play here. Probably a pass. Throwing instantly, he runs backwards to catch it. Not sure what he's thinking there. Perhaps he's just not thinking at all. That is a gain of 2. That's the end of the first quarter, tied 3-3.
It was a gain at all. Very slow game so far. Definitely not the barn burn I was hoping for, but been good on defenses, kind of. More people getting bailed out, though.
Alright, this sets up a likely passing situation here on 3rd and 5 from the 40-yard line. Cannon calls for a snap, dropping back to throw, scrambling, throws into the middle field. It was incomplete. Looks like there was a receiver in the area, but it was very tightly covered. I think it's a good thing that one wasn't really accurate or it could have been picked.
Yeah.
They're now going to have to punt from their own 40-yard line. They do have a chance to pin the Raiders deep here. Looks like they are going to try to rush this punt, as there should be no real chance of a return. Nearly blocked. That one was close. Cooper going to return it. Nice juke, broken tackle. He gets up to the 23-yard line. That was a very good return. Evaded one tackle, broke another. Raiders offense.
For what he had, that was a really nice tackle. Really nice return.
Let's see if they can improve on what they did from last drive. They're going to have a little bit better field position now as they are on about the 23 or 22.
Yeah, let's see if they can get some more points on the board instead of getting ref balled into oblivion.
Alright, another pistol formation. Goodell keeps it on the read option, going straight up the middle for a massive gain, all the way up to the 45-yard line. That is a huge run there. 22 yards.
Yeah, the Jags are not being able to keep up with Goodell at all. Seems to be working well for the Raiders, so... Might as well stick with what's working well, eh?
Yeah, this is a lot of design QB runs here. Goodell only has, I believe, 2 passing attempts on the game. Another pistol set, play action. Goodell looks to throw, scrambling again. He is a running back. This time he sleds.
Honestly, at this point, they should just put him at running back because he's more effective than
the only issue that I believe is then Colonel Booty would be a starter, and that's an unspeakable crime that nobody deserves to have to watch. They're now lining up for their own 47. Play fake, Goodell throws to a wide open Lucas Hampton. That is a first down, puts the Raiders at the 46-yard line.
Let's see if Hamster can finally get his revenge game on the Jacksonville Jaguars for trading him over the offseason.
Pretty surprised. In previous games, it looked like Goodell was throwing a lot more. All right. Looks like Jags lined up here. Nickel 3-3-5. Possibly bringing a blitz. Play action. Goodell looks to throw. Scrambling again. Please.
And that's a sack. Good. Pierre Freeman finally getting another sack after going on what would be considered a drought of sacks for the last couple games. Getting at least a little bit of his hunger quelled.
Yeah, I don't understand what Goodell's doing here. He has really 4 targets that are very capable of a jump ball, and he just chooses not to throw it. Pistol again, because for some reason they refuse to run shotgun. Another option, Goodell keeps it, scrambling, running, sliding. Or it looks like he attempted to slide, but he got hit late. I believe that would be called unnecessary roughness if that actually existed, but the refs are blind since it's a Raiders. First down anyway.
Well, he kind of was sliding, but he kind of was. I don't know what's going on. Roughing the passer just kind of doesn't exist in this league, so...
Lining up in pistol again, Goodell running. Looks like he's getting tired.
And that's
not very good. Only gained 1 yard there.
Yep. And that was Pierre Freeman on the tackle once again.
Lining up in pistol from a 90th time. Goodell looking to throw, scrambling. It's like a broken record at this point. Running into somebody, tumbling forward. He is now up to 108 rush yards.
Yeah, this plan seems to be working for at least the short term, but I don't know how sustainable it is. Because Goodell's going to get tired after
that one looked a little bit risky there. He really does need to start protecting himself and sliding, but he is already up to 108 rush yards, and we are not even halfway through the second quarter.
This is getting interesting.
Yeah.
At this point, the Raiders might need to
I believe this is a designed handoff here to Dingledale. Yeah, big run all the way up to the 6-yard line. That was massive. He just saw a lane and went and juked some guys along the way. That was very good.
As Pierre Freeman on the tackle once again, the only person that's actually seeming to do anything with the D-line so far.
What a run from Dingledale, just burning through that defense. The Raiders now have very good field position. Honestly, I wouldn't want to run the ball with Goodell here just because he is getting tired and you don't want to risk a fumble. I'm going to look for a throw, I think, on 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. It is a handoff. Dingledale, that's a good run there. Gets about 3 yards, sets him up on the 4-yard line, I think. A timeout. I believe that's an injury timeout. Somebody injured on that play. Not entirely sure who.
Yeah, say.
That's Dingledale hurt there. Are you kidding me?
Oh,
Sean Dyke is now in.
Good sign.
Goodell had an open lane for some reason.
Sack.
He stood still.
And that is Dakotas Fridge, another rookie. A rookie defensive tackle, drafted by the Jaguars on the sack. Let's see if the Jags can get a red zone stand here.
All right, 3rd and goal from, I believe, the 12-yard line. This is probably going to be a throw. Excuse me, it's a 9-yard line. I appear to be blind. Running into a sack. I'm not sure what that was. Tyson Elliott. Sack.
Tyson Elliott, yeah. Interesting thing about Tyson Elliott was, until very recently, he was technically not on the Jags roster. I don't know why. But he's another rookie, so the rookies are definitely help deal with still a lot of sacks.
I have no idea why Goodell is refusing to throw in the red zone. I mean, if you're a quarterback, the point is to pass the ball and get completions. Instead, he's determined to run it every single play.
Also, I just forgot to point this out, but that is Tyson Elliott's 6th sack on the season. As a is somehow been going out.
Alright, Tom Edwards now set to return. 8 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. This one halfway to the end zone. He's just going to take a knee. Smart move there. Set yourself up on a 25-yard line.
Very smart move there. I would have taken the knee as well, because you don't know if you're going to get any more, so...
Yeah, sometimes you do just need to get on your knees and take it.
There's connotations you can take that, Spork.
Alright, let's see if Cannon can rebound this drive. Inside handoff to Jamar. They hit him early, just weren't able to stop him from actually going too far.
They hit him very early, but he got another, 4 or 5 yards after the first hit, so...
Yeah, 2nd and 4 now, likely passing situation for Cannon, who's been inconsistent so far. No, it is a handoff. Jamar gonna take it. 1st down. Cam Chancellor on the tackle.
Another 6-ish yards. Not bad so far. Understood what I meant by that. Thank you, Peanut.
Alright, 1st and 10 now, about halfway through the 2nd quarter.
you had to ask me.
Another inside handoff to Jamar. Hit early. Decent rep there by the Raiders defense. Looks like Turner stopped him for about 4. That's a pretty good play there. Just a good job on both sides, honestly. Decent run, decent tackle. 2nd and 6.
Confused by that, honestly, because Jamar had a decent hole if he just continued straight, but he tried to juke and then got tackled early on.
And juking backwards, I don't think that's Jamar. No, that's Ben Newman. I think he could have had the first if he didn't have the IQ of an ape, but it does appear that he does. And that brings up 3rd and 1. I don't really know where he was going.
He definitely has the IQ of an Irish moron, so...
Like the one in the booth with me?
Yep, precisely.
Another handoff here. This one is Jamar. Big run. That's spawned on the tackle.
That's a bit more like Jamar.
Jiggling around like your mother was last night. Looks like Matt Villegas on a missed tackle.
You want to know something about that spork? My mother has been dead for 4 years.
I turned her into a Frankenstein. I don't think you know that. Anyway, another inside run there. Looks like about 12 yards. And we're going to have another first down on about the 20-yard line.
Spork tried to redeem himself by you making it even worse. How did you turn a pile of ashes into a Frankenstein?
Alright, looks like we're on about the 25. Or no, 22 and a half. Alright. Cannon looking to throw a screen pass. It's blown up nearly. Looks like the tackler just bounced off. Now it's 2nd and 7. Still not a bad job there. That was Ben Newman on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
I don't exactly know how Ben wasn't tackled in the backfield, but he got 3 yards out of it. So.
Looks like it was just a bad angle there. Bounced off. Not a big deal, but still stopped at 3 yards. Another handoff to Jamar. And he's pushed forward for 3 yards. I think if the first defender was the only one heading, he wouldn't have gotten any yards. But somebody else came in and hit him from the back. So now it's 3rd and 4.
Yeah, and that's something you kind of never want to do.
3 minutes left.
It will drag you.
Likely passing situation. Cannon looks to throw. Throwing. It is complete. Tupac Shakur in the coverage. That's Jordan for his 2nd reception of the game.
Cannon hasn't been all that pass happy this game. He's been more relying on Jamar, which has seemed to work at least somewhat. Also, 30 of the passing yards are also Jamar's, so...
Alright, set up 1st and goal from the 7-yard line here. Cannon's going to take a snap, hand it off to the inside. Jamar, is that a first down? No, it is a touchdown.
Just play a touchdown, but...
That was close.
But
I thought
he
he might
did
have
get the
been
ball
down.
over.
Alright. It is now 9 to 6.
I think he got... Barring the extra point, 10 to 6. Yeah, he got the ball over before he was down. Just barely, but he did.
The kicker on for the point after. The kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 10, Raiders 6.
I mean, in fairness, yeah, but it worked very well, so I don't know what you want us to do about it, Renfro.
Cooper is back to return. Looks like that was going to be in the middle of the end zone. He's not going to return it, just takes the knee. Now they're setting up under a 25-yard line with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Let's see if Goodell actually learns how to complete a forwards pass now. He's only completed 2 passes all game, but he has been absolutely cooking in the run game.
Let's see if they diversify the pass at all, or if they just specialize in the run all game.
Yeah, a score here would go a long way to helping out. Let's see if they can get some stuff going. Calling for a snap. That's a handoff to Dyke, who's tackled immediately. That's probably no gain on the play. It's going to bring it down to a 2-minute warning.
It was Tyler Cage's first tackle of the game. And that is the exact reason why Sean Dyke is most likely the worst running back in the league. That Dingledale comes back because they kind of need him.
Goodell taking the snap, throwing. That's his second completed pass of the game. That one appears to be his 4th completed pass. I forgot he had one to Lucas Hampton. That is Michael Batista, I believe his name is, backup tight end, but now sets up 3rd and inches.
Let's see if the Jags can get a stop, or if they're just gonna
3rd and inches.
Punch this through.
Goodell takes a snap. Looks like a throw here. Firing. That is complete to Lucas Hampton for about a 15-yard gain. Good throw there. Took the open receiver. Now puts Raiders on the 50-yard line. Good route there from Hampton. He was wide open. Alright, Raiders in no huddle. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in this half. Fires. That is, I believe that is the fullback, Russ Hayden. I don't know what he's doing out on a route, but he caught it anyway. Wow. That's an awfully athletic fullback.
What are you trying to be, Anthony Sherman?
Ever seen a fullback out wide?
You trying to be Anthony Sherman or something?
Perhaps there was a stamina issue of some sort, and that is why he came in. Alright, Goodell looking to throw.
Probably.
Fires. That is caught. Very good throw there. That is Knackle Sunday. 1st down and about 15 yards.
For first time out of the half, taken by Las Vegas Raiders. They should still be in Oakland. Change my mind.
Alright, Goodell from the 16-yard line looks to throw. Fires. That is complete to Jack Cooper for his first reception on the new team. Gain of about 2. That's a gain of 3 for Cooper. Their first reception with the Raiders. Second reception on the season. The first one went for a touchdown and 17 yards. Alright, Goodell now lining up from the 14-yard line. Looks to throw. I believe I saw Cooper wide open. He's going to run with it. Down the sideline. Nearly a touchdown. I believe he's going to be on the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Looks like you got at least some stamina back to get a nice run out of that play.
I thought I saw Jack Cooper open in the middle of the field there, but I might have been mistaken. Either way, that works out very well for the Raiders here. Sets them up on about the 1, maybe 2-yard line. First and goal.
I was going to say, Pierre Freeman is becoming Larry Allen this game.
This will likely be a run to the right. It is a run to the right, right up the middle, that is. And Dyke gets the touchdown. One of his very few carries he's had since about week 2. Works, though. Raiders are out by 2.
Just see Lemon on the sideline.
That was excellent blocking there. He got a hole open and he just went down the middle. Excuse me, that's a correction. It's Sean Dicey, not Sean Dyke. I will pronounce it Dicey from now on. I was not aware how to pronounce it.
That is technically correct, but Dyke is funnier, so...
Extra point is good. It is now 10-13. Raiders lead. They also receive the ball in the second half, so if the Jags can't get the ball back here and score, this could be dangerous for them, as the Raiders could double up. They do have 40 seconds and 3 timeouts.
Though there is the thing that the Jags, for some reason, are a great second-half team, so there is that to fear, at least somewhat.
Cannon is going to have to be careful here, as the Raiders do have multiple pick artists on their side of the defensive ball, and if he's not careful, they can very easily end up throwing an interception. That would be disastrous. Kick goes deep into the end zone. This one will be a knee from Tom Edwards. Jaguars are going to be starting their own 25, 48 seconds and 3 timeouts. Even if they can get a field goal here, I think that would help them out massively.
Yeah, that would be very good for them to tie up the game at half. Though a touchdown would be much better in that regard.
I think the Raiders are going to be pretty aggressive on defense here, trying to force a turnover and get yet another score.
Makes sense to me.
All right, Goodell looking to throw. That's tight coverage, but Tom Edwards catches it. I believe that's Tupac Shakur making the tackle as well as having the blown coverage.
Roger to Goodell, that is Jay Cannon. I don't know why you're switching between teams there, Spork, but...
Yeah, that was a brain fart. I apologize. Alright, Cannon looking to throw 2nd and 1. That's a pass out wide to Jamar. Good tackle there by Tupac Shakur. Going to tackle him for a loss of 3. That was a very good job by him there. He was burnt toast one play, and then he came back and made a great play that forces 3rd and 4.
I also just want to ask, how did Cannon even do that? He just did the worst impression of Patrick Mahomes I've ever seen.
I do believe that was a designed screen pass, although I'm not 100% sure. Alright, looking to throw Cannon, getting pressure, getting chased backwards. He's going to be hit behind the line. There's no way he is going to pick it up. Wow. Going all the way to about the 40-yard line.
I don't know how many yards he technically ran for, but it seemed like a marathon. Because he went all the way back to like the 12-yard line or something, and then goes until the 40 of the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm sure Next Gen Stats would say some very interesting things there about his total rush distance. I'm guessing it's up over 50 yards. Anyway, now 40, 1st and 10, 40-yard line. Cannon looks to throw. Wide open receiver on the right side, tackled by Mr. Gummies. He's now 11 for 18, 99 yards.
Jamar again.
And Jamar, who's now 3 for 38.
I don't know why the Jags haven't taken their next timeout.
It appears they're just good to take the field goal. This is going to be a pretty long attempt, I believe, of up over 50 yards. All right. think this is going to be about a 50-yard attempt right on the dot. I'm not 100% sure, though. We will see. Oh, this is actually under 50.
No.
At 29, this is a 46-yard attempt.
46-yarder.
Looks like this is good. It is good. The game is now tied 13-13. There are about 5 seconds left in the half. I think the Raiders are just going to get this ball and knee it out. I don't really expect them trying to do anything here.
Looks like Royce is no longer being cut. I would say something else, but
If that was a bad kick there. The Raiders are going to have 6 seconds left. You don't see them doing anything here. Bird's going to take it to halftime, try to get a good possession coming out of it, as they will receive. Unless Cooper can put something together on return here.
I doubt that, but
This kick is not going to be returned. All right.
so they're gonna have one more, maybe 2 more plays at most to see if they can get some points scored.
No, looks like
Or
they're going to
they're just
kneel
gonna
it,
take
bring it to halftime.
Pretty smart. Make sure no one gets injured. And it's tied at half.
Yep, I expect halftime adjustments on both sides of the ball. This is very different from the first matchup. Raiders have already eclipsed their point total from the last game. Their defense is also somewhat present now, although they have already given up about 100 yards to Jamar Smith.
Yeah, I think it's over 100 yards, if not very close to, and then the 30-yard pass to Jamar, so. And here we go for really the second half of play.
I thought we had a sideline announcer prepared, but I suppose he's off eating hot dogs. The Jaguars kickoff unit is now out.
No one informed him that he was working tonight, so he's just been at the local dive bar chugging hot dogs.
I hope he enjoys them, and I hope they have chili, as chili makes hot dogs great. Alright, kickoff is out. This will be returnable for Cooper. He's going to bring it out of the end zone. Brings it out to just about the 25-yard line. Same result it would have been if he took the knee.
No difference there. And we're replaying. Goodell getting completely clobbered all night.
Goodell is only 4 yards away from, actually it's going to be 3 after he took, or 5 I believe, after he took a knee. 5 yards away from tying the record for quarterback rushing yards. I think he should be able to do it here. What do you think, Bob?
Bet about $20 saying he will.
Okay. I also bet $20 he will. I don't really know how that works. We both get $20. Inside handoff to Daishi. He gains about 3 yards, probably the longest run of his career.
No, the longest was 4 yards. Just get it correct.
I apologize. Alright, Raiders now 2nd and 7. It doesn't appear Dingledale will be coming back this game, unfortunately.
The blow to the Raiders.
Another handoff to Daishi. He's going to get a first down. That is a big run of 10 yards there. Wow, just powered some dudes over, put them on their back.
I believe that is the longest run in Daishi's career.
I do believe he's actually had one for 12 yards, but it's only happened once.
That is very depressing.
Yeah, I think a toddler with 2-foot-long legs could honestly do better, but it's okay. Raiders in pistol here.
I definitely
looking on a read option, he keeps it, and that is blown up.
got absolutely smashed by...
That is Chandler again on the play. I think he made...
Van Chandler.
I believe he made the right read there as a defensive end did bite, but the linebacker, despite the defensive end being the bite logic, tackled him anyway. Yeah, he just completely blew up that gap. It looks like some Raiders missed a block there. If they took him, Goodell might have been gone for a big game, but that's all right. It is now 2nd and 12 from about the 35-yard line.
It's not Romanova on the tackle. That is the AI player. Just putting the record straight.
All right, inside handoff to Daishi. Gain of about 5, I believe. Puts the Raiders on a 40-yard line. That was actually Russ Hayden, the fullback. He's been getting a lot of usage tonight. 2 catches, one was very big, and a handoff there. That makes it 3rd and 7 for 40.
See, at this point, he should be put as the new halfback because I don't know why he would be any worse than Daishi.
Yeah. All right, another pistol set from the Raiders here. Goodell looking to throw, scrambling again. I believe he's going to get his first down. He slid early. And that's going to bring up 4th and inches.
No,
he was just short of the line.
Yeah, that was just barely, but yeah, I didn't think he made that. Let's see if head coach Mr. M goes for it or not. I don't know why Pope is celebrating, because he didn't do anything.
Alright, we're probably going to punt this one as they are on their own 47-yard line. If Goodell really just did anything else there and didn't slide, I believe he gets it. Yep, they are punting from their own 47. Should be able to pin the Jaguars deep at least. This does look like a very good punt to the 10, although it's going to be a good return of about 11 yards. I believe that is Tom Edwards on return. Jaguars are set up on their own 21-yard line.
Not bad. There's Jamar, 6.5 yards a carry with a touchdown. The only touchdown the Jags have gotten so far. We're now getting calls from RSS to fire the punter for some reason. I don't know why.
Alright, let's see if the Jaguars can put together another score. Their offense has struggled a bit, mostly on the hands of Camden, doing a pretty poor job passing, but he does have plenty of time to fix that.
Indeed.
Fear motion to the right. Dio blows that one up in the backfield. What a play by Dio. Brando tackles him for a loss of 2.
That's a rare having Jamar.
Yeah, Jamar has been cooking all night long. He's been on that D all night, just absolutely destroying it. And that time they were able to get back Dio Brando's first tackle of the game.
He was tripped up more than anything. He was not tackled. He just got tripped up. So basically, what you should do with both him and King Henry, just kill the engine.
All right, 2nd and 12, play action. Camden looking to throw. Oh wow, I cannot believe he missed that. That could have been picked off. All right, down to the 30-yard line now. Big pass there. Jontavius Jordan has been having a pretty good night. He is now at the 30-yard line, tackled by Russell Clark. Tupac just missing there.
Oh my god. Of course that was Tupac Shakur.
All right, inside handoff to Jamar, gain of about 9.5.
And we have an injured Jag on the field. One of their offensive linemen is down. hope he's okay on the sideline. It's never good to see an injured play.
Second and 1 now for the Jaguars on about the 25-yard line.
Calls to cut Tupac Shakur because he's terrible.
Looks like a false start there, but that's going to move the Jaguars back to 2nd and 6.
Come on, baby, we got
Well, I believe Tupac is another lesson of why not draft a defensive back fathered by Dunt, because they all suck, as it turns out. All right, 2nd and 6 now for the Jaguars from the 27-yard line. Cannon looking to throw. Fires complete, first down. Rolling all the way to the 12-yard line. I believe that is Jordan again.
It is Jordan again. Yes.
Jordan has just been cooking his man, whoever it is, all night. I believe that time it was Gummies or Bond. I'm not 100% sure.
That was James Bond Jr.
James Bond Jr., I can't blame him too much for that. It's a free safety and man coverage. They're not always going to win that. Inside handoff to Jamar. Decent stop there. I believe he only got about 2 out of it. That's Rocco Mountain, defensive tackle, recently traded. That just got a tackle.
Traded from the Green Bay Packers, I believe it was.
Yeah, former Packer.
Let's see if Jay Cannon can finally get...
Empty set pass here.
touchdown
Looks like
again.
the Raiders are blitzing, bringing some pressure. Big blitz. Complete, but he is tackled short with a first down line. Good tackle there by Cam Chancellor. Forces a 3rd and 1. I think even if they don't get this first down, though, they will go for it. What do you think?
Yeah, I believe they should go for it 100% because even if they fail, it's down, they're like 2 or 3.
Looks like Raiders expecting a run here. They are stacking the box. No, it is a pass. Cannon looking to throw. He has open receivers in time, scrambling to the right side. That's a touchdown.
And
he fumbles in the end zone.
That's a fumble.
It is recovered by the Raiders. That is a touchback. Rocco Mountain recovers it.
Oh my god.
I cannot believe that happened. Wow. Raiders recover the fumble in the end zone. I thought he scored a touchdown there. They may need to review that. It was stripped out just before the line, it looks like.
Oh my god.
What a play there. Could you tell who stripped that? I couldn't get a good view on it.
No.
So we will see in the post-game stats, of course, the Raiders are now going to have the ball in their 20-yard line. That was a clutch play there to force a fumble, and then Rocco Mountain running all the way across the field from his defensive tackle spot to recover it.
That was wild, at least.
Indeed. Raiders now lining up from their 20-yard line. Goodell looking to run, tackled for a loss. That is Pierre Freeman, I believe. Yeah, Pierre Freeman from a tackle for a loss.
That was his 4th tackle of the game.
2nd and 13 now from the 17-yard line. Again, that just looks like a blown blocking assignment of some sort. I don't really know what this O-line is doing. Perhaps they're on the Aaron Rodgers, Aya Kahusa plan. Trips left. Raiders looking to throw, or it's a pass, excuse me. Sean Daishi for a gain of about 3, I believe. That's a gain of 1. 3rd and 12.
1. 3rd and exceptionally long.
If they are not able to pick up this first down, that'd be bad. As the Jaguars would get good field position on a punt. Goodell possibly about to have his 10th pass attempt of the game. Let's see if he can stay perfect on the night. He will stay perfect, but it's not going to be a first down as he took a check down to Lucas Hampton, the tight end.
9th, not 10th.
All right.
He's only thrown the ball 9 times this game.
I thought it was 99 earlier for some reason. Anyway, now he is actually 9 of 9, 4th and 6. We're going to punt it from about the 25.
By the Jags after the very questionable fumble. It's still not been decided if he was over the plane or not. I still think they should have reviewed it, but
looks like Roger Goodell here really refusing to trust any of his receivers to make a contested catch, as he is only throwing to somebody if they are wide open. He has really 2 very good jump ball receivers, and he refuses to throw to either of them. All right, 6 minutes, 9 seconds left in this third quarter. No scoring in this half so far.
let's see if the Jags can change that.
It appears Jaguars head coach Lemon is still screaming at the refs about the fumble. Was he over? Was he not? We will see after in post-game replays. That is a throw to, I believe that's Trey Voodoo there from Cannon. It is complete. It just barely got the first down. All right, from the 48-yard line, it looks like empty set. Cannon looking to throw. Scrambling on his back foot, but he still makes a play while not even looking at the receiver. He has eyes in the back of his head. 2nd and 5 now, that is complete. Cam Chancellor on the tackle. Sets him up onto the Raiders 48, I believe.
Jay Cannon is honestly trying to play hero ball at this point, even though
this
they're
is
tied.
Like the good and the bad about Jay Cannon. He will make those throws to the receivers, and sometimes he makes those same throws to defenders or the ground. He could very well end up being a good quarterback, though, if he can iron out some of his mistakes. Quick pass that is broken up by Cam Chancellor. I thought that was complete.
Yeah, it probably should have been, but
yeah, that was a good break up there, though, by Cam Chancellor. That is now 3rd and 5. If they don't get this, we're going to be just outside of field goal range, but they should be able to pin the Raiders deep with the punt. Honestly, I can't blame Cannon there for that. That was a well-placed ball. Receiver just dropped it. Stone hands like Jalen Rager.
no,
Looking
like
to
Evan
pass
Ingram.
here. Evan Ingram's actually been good this year. All right, he was looking to throw there, but did not even look at receiver, just launched it blindly out of bounds. He's probably lucky it wasn't a playable ball, as there were multiple defenders in the area.
Yeah, that was a little shocking, but
That was a no-scope there of a pass. Cooper now back to return. I don't think he's going to have a chance, though, as the Jags punter should be able to get a good one off here. Raiders bringing a rush. They're not going to be close. Oh, this could be a very good punt. It is indeed a very, very good punt. They're going to be down inside the 5.
you wonder why, say, Matt George is the most loved Jaguar. Looks like we have a safety opportunity for the Jaguars. Let's see if
It's
that happens.
disappointing, but honestly, the Raiders do just have to play to avoid a punt here. Or, I mean, avoid a safety here, as they are on their own 2-yard line. There's really not much they can do as far as attempting to score, I don't believe. Inside handoff to Daishi. Gain of about 3, puts him on the 5-yard line. They still really can't be aggressive here.
Still technically a possibility for a safety, but a reduced chance now.
The Raiders are just going to look to be conservative and punt this one away. Oh, no, that's fired. Intercepted.
Oh, and that's a pick.
Fumble.
That's a fumble.
Covered by Wow, that was intercepted by John Pope and recovered by Renfro.
How was he not down? What?
That play was absolutely absurd. It looks like there was a miscommunication between the receivers and the quarterback as Renfro kept going straight and Goodell threw a short. I'm not sure who to blame on that one. They are now reviewing the fumble, it appears.
Yeah, okay. I really thought he was down there.
Great job by Cooper to try and force the fumble. Yeah, he is indeed down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's down. The refs think on this.
After reviewing the play, the rule on the field is reversed.
Reversed, he was indeed down.
Jaguars now are set up inside the 10-yard line on a 9. This is a great chance to score a touchdown. Cannon looks to throw, instantly caught for a touchdown in one play.
Caught by Quintavious Kingle III. Immediately capitalized on the pick by John Pope. I also just want to say John Pope is the same person who got clowned on all of last week for letting another former Jaguar in Baker Catchfield run circles around them.
That was a disappointing drive there by the Raiders. They had a chance to at least punt it, but there was just an absolute bonehead throw by Goodell. He had an open receiver on the out route. He instead threw it, attempting to throw it to Renfro. Unfortunately, ended up right in John Pope's hands, catching it, unlike the Raiders' defensive backs. Cooper, this is returnable 1 yard into the end zone. Returned about the 22.5-yard line.
Decent. Well, one head coach Holman has stopped complaining about the questionable fumble from Jay Cannon because, well, he immediately got a pick from John Pope.
Alright, run inside hand up to Sean Daishi for a gain of about 3, I believe. Gain of 4. Puts him on the 27-yard line.
Let's see if the Raiders can get another touchdown to counter the touchdown that the Jags just got.
Too much time here. Full house formation, so I'll expect to run up the middle or a read option. It is a read option. Goodell keeps it and goes down the middle instead of taking it outside. I believe if he took it outside, he could have picked it up. Anyway, gain of 4 again. Brings up 3rd and 2 from about the 29.
I also just want to say I'm completely shocked that Goodell has not fumbled once this game. For how many times he's been slammed.
Goodell handing it off to Daishi. That will be a first down, I believe. It is a first down.
It is. So the drive continues for the Raiders.
All right, Raiders from the 34.5-yard line. Another handoff. This time, I'm not sure who that is. That is Isaiah Ford, the Raiders' third-string running back for a gain of 5.
I wouldn't be worse than Daishi, so...
Alright, 2nd and 5 now from the 39-yard line. Minute left in the third quarter. Inside handoff to Daishi again. Gain of about 3.5 and will bring up 3rd and 1. Raiders absolutely need to keep the chains moving here. At least get a field goal at the bare minimum. They cannot afford to fall behind multiple scores this late in the game.
Yeah, because that's what's cost them in past games. They can't let history repeat itself, especially with a division rival in the Jaguars.
Alright, 3rd and 1. Another handoff to Daishi. This one will get the first down up to the 47-yard line. He is now 10 rushes for 34 yards, averaging 3.4 yards per run. Right about his average on the season, I believe. Looks like they might be able to get one more playoff before the end of this third quarter. Raiders do need to start passing the ball a little bit, in my opinion, as they can't afford to burn out too much clock and have the Jaguars score with no time left.
Yeah, that would not be good for them.
See, I believe they will get a snap off before the quarter ends. No, Goodell does elect to snap the ball. Hand off to Daishi. He's tackled for no gain. That brings up the fourth quarter.
Been kind of a slow game so far, but it's been decent. Pretty competitive for both teams of a complete blowout like it was earlier this season.
Goodell now from 2nd and 10. Drops back, throws. That's Daddy Renfro open, driving forward for a few yards. That's going to get him to the 40-yard line. Good play there. Good run after the catch to secure the first down. I believe that's Renfro's second reception of the game.
That was John Pope getting completely slapped, like always.
Check down. Good read there, actually, to Daishi. That's going to set him 2nd and inches, I think. 2nd and 1 from the 31-yard line. Good job there, actually. I normally don't give him a lot of credit. That was a good play there by Daishi. He caught it and got an impressive run after the catch. Goodell, inside handoff to Daishi. That gets about 5 yards. There's a flag.
A face mask? Nope, that's a holding on the off.
This is unbelievable.
And on Daddy Renfro. Then back to a 2nd and 6.
This is unbelievable. Every time the Raiders get a big run, it seems there's a holding call. 2nd and 6 from the 36-yard line. Throw, that's out to the flat. I believe that's Lucas Hampton. Yeah, 3rd and 1. Lucas Hampton for his 4th reception of the game.
Call this game the Zebra Bowl, because seriously, there's been so many flags on both sides.
Only 3 holds on the Raiders. All the Jaguars have actually is 1 first start. Daishi gets blown up in the backfield. 33-yard line, I believe this will be a 50-yard.
And that is Ray Romanova on the tackle there. Look at that, I said his name without having a stroke. I'm happy.
They are going for it, apparently, from the 34-yard line, 4th and 4. Goodell looks to throw, fires. Dicey with the worst catch I've ever seen.
That did not pay off at all. That did not pay off in the slightest. I do not know what Dicey was doing, but honestly, I'm not going to say it that way.
Yeah, I really think Dicey could have had a chance to at least try and make a first down. Instead, he chose to just jump up and go backwards.
In fairness, it was probably an overthrow, but that was... He could have at least tried to get the first down instead of just dying immediately after catching it.
2nd and 10 now. Looks like Cannon flipping the field. They're on the 35-yard line. He throws wide open receiver. I have no idea who 35 is.
He's not on our roster, so... That's not 35 at all. That is number 80. Yeah, that is Tom Edwards, sorry. Oh, Bean Burrito, yeah. I know that's not his actual name, I just call him out because it's funny.
Looks like a screen pass here to Jamar. He's going to get a gain of about 6 or 7. Where he's tackled by Tupac Tosh Shakur.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40.
It's Tupac Shakur. I don't care what you say. And we have a coaching switch to aggressive ball stripping.
Interesting decision to be doing that so early here in the 4th quarter. That's going to be risky. Perhaps it'll pay off, though, as Joseph Smith is very adept at stripping the football away. Play action here. Cannon looking to throw, rolling right. It is broken up beautifully there. I'm not sure what defender that was on the play.
Sure either. We didn't really get a good look at him from here. It was indeed a very nice breakup. No, I would have thought they would have run it with Jamar.
Alright, throw here from Cannon. Throwing, it is complete. That's a first down. Jaguars are now in field goal range. Complete to Jamar Smith. Tupac Shakur getting burnt again.
He might be released after this game. We don't know. Because he has been getting completely destroyed all night long. Some still wonder why he was the highest rated corner in the draft. And we have Jamar just bulldozing people as he likes to do.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Big run there by Jamar. That's going to be a first down.
12 yards on it, and that was Dio Brando on the tackle.
That's Joseph Smith just getting absolutely juked there by Ben Newman.
Yeah, that was disgusting, honestly. I don't know what just happened to Joseph Smith, but he just got completely broken.
2nd and 2, empty set. Jags are going to be looking to pass from the 17-yard line. Cannon drops back, rolling to the left. Looks like he's going to try scramble. He's going to get a first down, possibly more. Another fumble.
But by Jay Cannon.
Joshua Kaya picks it up.
He's been.
Who was that on the strip there? Oh, Josh Kaya with the strip and the recovery. He's like the one good part about the Raiders' defensive line.
Not sure why Jay Cannon didn't slide there, but.
See, Raiders now have second chance at life, but they are going to be on their own 11-yard line. They're going to have to go very far here if they want a chance to score.
Let's hope they don't get picked off by
They are going to
Pope
have
again.
to try and complete a forward pass this drive, which isn't Goodell's specialty. That's a throw. Is that Dingledale? I think that was Dingledale, possibly. Dingledale is finally back, but it will be too little too late, I believe.
And you
Perhaps
never
if
know. They're only down by
Dingledale
one
was
score.
actually back earlier, could have helped. Alright, Raiders look to pass from their 16-yard line, throwing out quick. That's Daddy Renfro for the first down. His 3rd reception of the game.
So I'm very shocked that wasn't ruled a fumble.
Yeah, that was close. Perhaps they ruled forward progress was stopped.
Apparently he stepped out of bounds. That was ridiculously
Alright,
close
Raiders
there.
1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Goodell looks to throw, fires, caught. That's Daddy Renfro. 2 catches in a row. I believe that's now his 5th on the game, perhaps? Excuse me, 3rd on the game. I thought he had 2 earlier. Alright. 2nd and 2. They are going to have to move pretty quickly here. 30-yard line. Goodell takes a snap, play action, scrambling to the left. First down and some more. Goes down on the 43-yard line. Big run there from Goodell. And he has now broken the record for quarterback rushing yards in a single game with 136 yards.
Well, so we're both $20 richer.
That is awesome.
We're making.
Alright, Raiders.
We're making Kyle.
Looks like
pay
Raiders.
for it, so.
Looks like Raiders are actually trying to take this clock management strategy of not giving the Jaguars any time to score here, but they're going to have to make sure they move fast enough to score themselves. Goodell scrambling again up the middle. That is a first down. Oh my God, Roger Goodell, you are an animal. 147 yards rushing, 6 of those on that play after contact. He is now going to be across the 50-yard line for a first down.
I have no idea how he hasn't fumbled anything yet. This is honestly very impressive.
Alright, now from the 48-yard line. Pistol. Goodell takes a snap, looks to throw. Scrambling, that's going to be a sack. Pierre Freeman combining with...
Yep.
I'm not sure who he combined with on that one.
See the other one. That is apparently the 5th sack of the game. Benson was who he shared it with.
I would think with Dingledale finally coming back after his injury, they would try and run the ball. Some, but it appears they're going all passing on this drive.
I wouldn't say that's the smartest idea, but it seems
5
like
minutes
it's
left.
been working out.
2nd and 17. Goodell takes a snap. Looking to throw, goes down the field. I have no idea what that was. I thought the receiver could have caught it, but it appears he just stood there. Maybe a slightly missed throw.
Yeah, that was not pretty at all, to say the least.
Now 3rd and 17, Goodell looking to throw passes quickly. Broken up beautifully there.
Nearly picked. I don't know who that was, though. I didn't get to see them.
Yeah, he just took that snap and threw it instantly, and now they're going to have to punt here, I believe. Raiders defense is going to have to get another stop, something they've struggled to do all night long.
Well, have to go for it.
Yeah,
Nope,
this is way too far to go for it, but they do have a chance to pin the Jaguars D and possibly play for a safety. That is going to be a terrible punt.
Oh my god, that is horrendous. It's a slow day from Jay Cannon, especially with those 2 fumbles. We're now being asked if...
Alright, from the 20-yard line, the Jags was set up. 1st and 10, 5 minutes left. Raiders defense is going to have to force a very fast stop here if they even want to think about having a chance. That's not the way to do it. That's a completion of a 40-yard line for 15 yards. That
was 2. I apologize. P.S. Jordan, my bad. He has been having himself a night, as well as Jamar.
Alright, 40-yard line now. Cannon takes a snap, hands it off. No, that's actually play action. That's going to be intercepted. Wow. He got up. That is Mr. Gummies again for an interception.
To get any of that because the entire thing...
Wow. Gummies went way up there to make the contested catch. That is insane. And on Quantavious Kingle, possibly the best wide receiver in the FPSL. This gives the Raiders yet another opportunity to score. That is his 4th interception in the last 2 weeks. Mr. Gummies is playing like the best cornerback in the FPSL lately.
He has been.
And with that interception, Mr. Gummies now leads all FPSL defenders in career interceptions. That is very impressive for somebody who was only drafted halfway through last season. 30-yard line. This is the Raiders' last opportunity, I believe. Check down to Dingledale, who's going to take it for about 8 yards. Good play there. That's going to be 2nd and 2. What an absolute play there, I would just like to say, by Gummies. He turned around and got up for the play. 3.5 minutes left. Raiders on the 39-yard line. Goodell, you don't have time for a snap count here. Take a snap, throw it. Nearly intercepted. That could have been game. I think if it's intercepted at this point, that's going to be it. That was a very risky throw there into coverage. That was risky.
Throw.
Alright, 3rd and 2 here. They do have 2 plays to pick this up as it is 4-down territory, I believe. I would just hand it off here, honestly. Just try to pick up a 1st down. They will hand it off. It is a 1st down with Dingledale. They do have to move quickly, though. They only have 3 minutes, but they do have all 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning.
Yeah, so looking good for them, at least getting
good play call. Good play call there, honestly. It picks up a 1st down. The clock will keep running. They're on now the 44-yard line. 3 minutes left, I think. Yeah, 3 minutes left by the time they take the snap. Now, clock's now running down 2:50 from the 44-yard line. Goodell doing a snap count again. Takes a snap, fires. That's Sean Dicey. He will reach for a 1st down. He's now on his side of the 50-yard line. Good catch and run there. Very impressive. I did not think he was going to get the 1st down. Raiders will have time for at least 1 more play before the 2-minute warning. All right, Goodell lining up to take a snap. 2:10 left in this 4th quarter. He takes a snap, looks, scrambling out left. He has a big lane here to run. He's going all the way to about the 30-yard line, I believe.
no idea what Pope was doing there. Because he saw him running, so...
Yeah, I believe he was just making sure he didn't leave his assignment too early, because if he did, that would have been a big catch and run available. All right, Goodell takes a snap from his 35-yard line. Wow, that is Jack Cooper there. What a catch in traffic. Good throw, too. That was a very tight coverage.
Morbius tackle.
All right, they're in hurry-up offense now. 1.5 minutes left in the quarter and the half. Check down to Dingledale, who's going to get the first down. What a run.
Not bad at all.
Good read and throw by Goodell there. Just took a flat. Now they get out of bounds. 1.5 minutes left, although we do have to be careful not to score too quickly and giving the Jaguars a chance to get back.
Yeah, that would not be good for them.
All right, 2 halfbacks in the backfield.
Going down the
Goodell
wire.
making adjustments. Inside handoff. Looks like they took my advice. That's going to be another hold, I bet. Yeah, another hold.
Thank you. It's 19 now.
Jaguars are getting bailed out like crazy. It is now 1st and 19 from the 20-yard line. That sets the Raiders back really badly here on a very important drive. They're going to hand off. That's a questionable call, needing to pick up this many yards.
They only got 2 on that play.
All right, no huddle, 1 minute left from a 19-yard line. 2nd and 17, Goodell takes a snap, throws out to the backfield, tackled for a loss. That's going to be on a 20-yard line now, 3rd and 18.
Tackle. Huddle for round
37 seconds left. Goodell looks to throw. Fires into the middle of the field to Dingledale. It's going to set up about 4th and 10. Biggest play of the game here. I believe they'll call a timeout here if they're smart. 20, they're not going to call a timeout. They're going to let the clock tick down.
They're
no huddle.
Insane risk here.
Yeah, this is brave. Firing, intercepting.
And that's an interception. That was absolutely horrendous. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know what he was thinking there. DK Metcalf on the interception, and that is a gain. It's like that was thrown right to DK. That wasn't even thrown to Hamster, like at all.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. No timeout, no quick snap. That was just terrible.
Yeah. And Jay is going to take a knee and go home with a very ugly win.
I believe this brings
They're not
the Jaguars
taking a knee.
to...
What is this? Hold up. Why are you wanting this?
All right, that's an interesting
Okay.
decision, and now the game is
Thank
officially
God.
over.
That was terrible. That's all I can say. On both sides, that was abysmal.
Jaguars now move to 4-2. Raiders drop to 2-4. However, they do maintain their playoff seed, I believe. Good night, everyone.
My God, that was... I need to get my music. Now! Now I need music! Now! Yeah.